What's up, everybody? This is Hoodie, and today we're looking at Block Room on TryHackMe. It just got released yesterday, and let's take a look at it. So, junior system administrator forgets to deactivate 2 accounts from former employees, and these employees use the credentials they were given in order to access some of the many private files from our server, but they need some concrete proof. So, the junior system administrator provided us with a small network capture file and a memory dump of the local security authority subsystem service process. So let's just take a look at what's lsass, right? So lsass is a process in Microsoft Windows operating systems that is responsible for enforcing the security policy on the system. And let's check what can one do with lsass dump file, right? Let's take a look at it. So adversaries commonly abuse the local security authority subsystem service to dump credentials for privilege escalation, data theft, and late removement. This process is a fruitful target for adversaries because of the sheer amount of sensitive information stored in the memory. So we got something right off the hat. We got password, username, hash. So we know where we're looking at. So I'll walk you guys through the challenge. Let's take a look at it. I'll connect to the TryHackMe VPN. You can go ahead and download the files from here. I've already downloaded it. Let's extract. And there we go. We got traffic.pcap ng file and lsass.dump file. Let's just take a look at dump file first. So it's just a mini dump crash report of the lsass process on Windows. And let's take a look at Pcap file in the wireshark. So there we go. We see some SMB traffic that's encrypted. So we probably need to decrypt it to get the flags. And let's just go ahead and click on one. And we see, let's expand subtrees. And there we go. It is of user lsass.DMP, and we got the domain whatsoever. And if we go above and check these encrypted traffics, it's of user mrealman. And I think these are only the 2 users we found using wireshark. So let's mrealman. There we go. And our second user is lsass.DMP. There we go. So now we need the password for the user in question 1. Okay. Let me close this. And should I make it a little bigger? There we go. So we got lsass.dump file, and let's see. We can use ChatGPT for most of this stuff, or we can just how to dump creds from lsass dump file. Dumping lsass without pypykatz. So let's see what it got for us. We can even ask ChatGPT how to dump creds from lsass.DMP file. And there we go. So this is how you use pypykatz, and there is also pypykatz, and I think this is exactly what we're looking for. Let's take pypykatz, LSA, mini dump, and before executing this, let's just take a look at help. So there we go. We get LSA option, which will get us the secrets from memory dump, so we can use that. Let's use help again. So we need to specify a memory dump file and positional arguments as mini dump, recall, and info. So I think we need mini dump to dump the hashes, mini dump, and that's all, I think. Yep. So let's click enter and let's see what we get. Oh, there we go. We got password hashes for multiple users, and let me go above. Let me just do 433, and there we go. There we go. We got the mrealman, and that's NTLM hash. Let's just take the hash and let's crack it using hashcat. I'll just specify the hash to auto detect the hash mode. So it's NTLM. So we can use -am 10,000, and let's just use roku.txt. And I think I've already cracked it, so there we go. Blockbuster 1. This is the user password for user 1. I think we could get it even using CrackStation, so no worries for that. Come on. I'm not a robot. There we go. There we go. We got the password for user one, and we can close this, and oh, we can even, but we need the profile for volatility. We can dump using pypykatz on Windows, and there we go. It can even tell us like how to dump using pypykatz, so no worries. So what is the hash of the user in question for? So we need hash for eShellStrop user. So let's see where is it? Let me just rip grab eShellStrop. It's A, I think. No. How do we print lines before that? Hold up. Grab help. Print number of lines leading context, and oh, it's capital. Okay. Let's do this. And there we go. We got NTLM hash for the second user, and I think that's what it needed. Yep. And we can let's just go ahead and store it in eShellStrop hash. There we go. So now we just need the flags for the mRealman user and the flag eShellStrop access. Okay. So I think we need to decrypt the SMB traffic here. So in Wireshark, you can actually go ahead and go to statistics and how do we even spell it? Statistics. Okay. Okay, so there we go. We got SMB traffic and UDP, then we get TCP, and that's all. Like, just wanted to show you guys. So here, let's go ahead and use our best friend Google. Analyze SMB traffic in Wireshark, or let's just do decrypt SMB traffic. And we got a first link for our Medium blog post. Decrypt SMB3 traffic with just a Pcap? Absolutely, and maybe. So I'll mention the link in the description. You can go ahead and read it, but we're gonna focus on the main part here. So initial observation of the Pcap shows that the players of this wonderful CTF are provided with the capture of setup and execution of an encrypted SMB3 session. And so onto this quest, where to start? Was it even possible to decrypt SMB3 traffic? Wireshark key suggests that it was indeed possible with the session key and the session ID. Okay, so we can find the session ID into the packet information and even the session key. And when you go to the preferences and SMB2 traffic, you can edit it here and specify them here, but it's still encrypted, right? So looks like the session key in the packet is not able to decrypt the SMB3 traffic. So the user mentioned here, essentially what Wireshark displays in the capture as the session key is not equal to the session key needed to decrypt the SMB3 traffic. And that I would have the real session key. Okay, so I think the session key is even encrypted too. So we need to decrypt this session key required to decrypt this SMB traffic. Okay, so I think they gave us a Python script to do that. And let's go ahead and use this. Let's just copy. There we go. Let's just store it in a file. Get session key, .py. And I think it's Python 2. Yep, it's Python 2. Because of how the print statements look like. Where is it? There we go. There are no parentheses. So, and let's go above. So what do we need? We need the user's password or the NTLM hash. We got both. We need user's domain, the username, and something called NT-proof string. And we need the key exchange key, also known as the NTLM version 2 session base key. So that's the session key we found in the wireshark capture file, and encrypted session key. Okay. Okay, that's fine. Let's use this. We got user mrealman. Let's go back to wireshark. Mrealman domain is work group. We got its password. I think it was blockbuster1, and we need the NT-proof string. So you can actually find the NT-proof string in the NT-LM SSB auth packet. If we go below and wait, let me just filter out NT-LM SSB. We go there. Let's do this. You got the session ID, session setup, and where is it? Can we find it? Which of these packets have the NT-LM security blob? Simple. Oh, there we go. We have it in here. Neg token targ, NT-LM secure service provider, and we have, where is it? NT-LM SSP challenge. There we go. In the auth packet, I think we have it. We got the session key and NT-LM response. There we go. We got the NT-proof string. We can just right click and copy the value. And there we go. And we need the session key. We have it here. Right click, copy, and value. There we go. And let's run the script, and it says unsupported hash type MD4. So that's why you don't use Python 2 nowadays. So let's just go ahead and ask ChatGPT to make the script to work with Python 3. I think that's it. It will do the work for us. PyCryptodome, Benasky, and there we go. We have our print statements figured out to work with. Let's remove this and vi get session key, make this file again, copy paste this. There we go. Now just change Python 3 and let's run it. There we go. We got the random session key, and I think this is the right one. We can go ahead and remove the filter. We need to go to edit, preferences, protocols, search for SMB, SMB2, and secret session keys for decryption. Edit, we can add a session key here, and my bad, we even needed the let's go back and let's just copy the session ID first. Where is the session ID? There we go, session ID for mrealman user. And if we go back to the blog post once again and take a look at the screenshot here, you see it's the session key. There we go. Session ID is this, and it's in the hex, and but here it's completely reversed. So you need to copy the session ID using hex stream. So it will copy like the right way. So we can go again in preferences, protocols, SMB2. So we can decrypt the SMB traffic, copy it here. We need the session key. There we go. Session key, press OK. OK, and if we look at the wireshark capture file again, we see the decrypted SMB3 traffic, right? So let's follow TCP stream. We see something is still gibberish, right? But if you go to file again and go to export objects and SMB, so we can export objects that were users accessing using SMB. So now we can export it successfully. So it's a CSV file, clients 156. Let's go ahead and save it. There we go. Let's close this one out and let's see. Client. There we go. We got our first flag, THM SMB decrypting. Who could have thought? So now we just need the flag for second user, and let's take a look at Wireshark again. Where is it? So it's decrypted traffic for this user, but if you take a look at go below, it's still encrypted for eShellStrop user. So we need to decrypt this traffic, and so we need the session key and session ID. There we go. We have the session ID for here, hex stream, and we need the session key for this user, right? So let's go above where it's authenticating. There we go, NTLM SSP authenticate, and let's take its anti-proof string. Where is it? NTLM response anti-proof string. There we go, we got it. Value, and go back to the Python. We don't. We need to update this key. NTLM proof string. We don't have. Oh, so here we have another problem here, right? We don't actually have the password for eShellStrop user. We can try brute forcing it, but we are not able to crack it using ROQ, right? So what can we do? Let's take a look at the blog post again and go below. Look at here. We can either specify user's password or even NTLM hash. But in the script, if you take a look at the script, get session key, it's actually hash encoding it into MD4. So we just don't need to do that. And we just directly need our password to just take it from our input and use that. So we don't need these 3 lines here. Let's comment them out, and you can use ChatGPT for it. So let's use password is equal to, we can use binasky.unhexlify because it's hexlifying it in the last, so we can, so we have to do an hexlify. It will just take the NTLM string, like the hash string, and it will just convert it into row binary, like row byte format, right? So we just need rx password, and just that. We just need to change that line, and we can WQ it here, or we can just go ahead and copy this, and let's also take help from ChatGPT if it can do this for us. So let's remove these, remove the comments, and let's ask ChatGPT to make changes in this script to directly accept the NTLM hash instead of encoding it and encoding the password in MD4. We're using hashlib instead of using hashlib on the password. Whatever, you can just specify it, it will do the work for you. So accepting the NTLM hash directly, removing the part where password is hashed to get the NTLM hash, and using the provided NTLM hash in the subsequent calculations. So there we go. It just unexlify direct the NTLM hash, and here it just changed the keywords we needed, and we can even use this script. So let's go ahead and use this gs.py. There we go, Python 3. We just need to change the script, and we know the username eShellStrop. The domain is same. We don't have the password. We just need to copy eShellStrop hash. There we go. And we need to change the anti-proof string. We found in the capture file, copy value, and we also need to change the session key. There we go. Copy value, and let's see. Okay. Oh, we need to specify the hash using -h. Let's use NTLM hash because I think h is for help, and still ChatGPT, you're fucking me over, bro. Let's just comment this out. Oh, no, we don't need to comment this. Let's just change it to -p. Let's see. There we go. There we go, we got it. So random session key, we got the session key for each drop user using its NTLM hash. You can use ChatGPT or you can just manually edit the 3 lines and add the unexlify. So now we can just go ahead and decrypt the traffic for this user. We need the session ID, copy as hex stream, go to edit, preferences, protocols, SMB2, edit. Let's add another session ID. We need the session key. There we go. Click OK. OK. And now I think you can see all the traffic is decrypted in the wireshark capture file. So we can just go ahead and file, export objects, and SMB. So we see another file, clients 978. Let's go ahead and save that. And let's read it. There we go. We found the second flag. We needed to solve the challenge. THM, no password, no problem. So it was a fun little challenge. You can use ChatGPT to understand things better and figure out some new things, new ways, and make some minor changes in your script and complete the challenge. I hope you guys learned something new, and it was quite fun. Like Wireshark is always fun, just like decrypting SSL, TLS traffic, or even HTTPS traffic and stuff like that. And I'll see you till next time.